today I want to talk about transpiration. This is biology section, so I'm going to define what is transpiration, what are the factors that affect the rate of transpiration. I'm going to give the importance or the significance of transpiration as a process in biology section. So the first question, I'm going to answer this exercise. The first question, it says define transpiration. It means what is transpiration. So transpiration, we will define. Transpiration can be defined is the loss of water vapor by plants through leaves into the what? Into the environment. That is what you call what? Transpiration. What is the result? That there is a transpiration taking place. The result is very simple. The plant can start to wilt. That is the evidence that transpiration is taking what? Place. So the next question, it says, discuss the process of transpiration. This question is very, very simple. It asks you to give the factors that affect the rate of transpiration and show how each factor affect the rate of what? Transpiration. Because these factors, they either increase or reduce the rate of what? Transpiration. So show how each factor reduces, each factor increases the rate of what? Transpiration. So I'm going to give some few factors and I'm going to explain in detail how they reduce or how they increase the rate or the speed of transpiration. So we have temperature. Where there is a high temperature, high temperatures, we all know that it encourages high evaporation, thereby promoting transpiration, high rate of transpiration. Then when the temperatures are low, it means there is also low evaporation, which means the rate of transpiration is what? Is reduced. We also have what we call humidity. What is humidity? Humidity, we are referring to the amount of water vapor in the atmosphere. Where there is a low humidity, where there is a low amount of water vapor in the atmosphere, it means the rate of transpiration is also reduced. Where there is a high humidity, which means where there is more water vapor in the atmosphere, it means the rate of transpiration is reduced. But where there is a high humidity, the rate of transpiration, where there is low humidity, the rate of transpiration is also what? Increased. Right? We move on talking about what we call stomata distribution. It's another factor that affects the rate of what? Transpiration. When the leaf is more stomatas, it means it promotes high rate of what? Transpiration. I think that's how you must answer this question. Then question number 3 says, define the term transpiration rate. This question is very, very simple. It requires you, or you must substitute the word rate here. The word rate here must be substituted by another word which means the same as rate. Then you give the definition of transpiration. For example, transpiration rate is the speed, because the rate, it means the speed. So I'm going to say transpiration rate is the speed at which plants lose water vapor through the leaves into the what? Atmosphere. Same applies when the question comes and say define the term transpiration speed. You just say is the rate at which plants lose water through the leaves into the what? Environment. I think you assisted there. Then question number 4, it says what factors affect the rate of transpiration. In this question, you must also list, you just list the factors that affect the rate of what? Of transpiration. The first one, the first factor is humidity. The second one is temperature. The third one is stomata distribution. We have wind. We have light intensity. All those factors affect the rate of transpiration. Right? Explain the importance of transpiration for plants. Why transpiration is important. Although transpiration results in wilting of plants, but why transpiration is important. Transpiration, first point, is important for uptake or movement of water and minerals. For minerals and water to move from the roots through the stem into the leaves, transpiration must take place. Transpiration also is very, very important for cooling the plant. Transpiration is also very, very important for the process of what? Of photosynthesis. Why it is important? Because when the water evaporates, it enters into the atmosphere, then we take that water containing oxygen, then we breathe in oxygen, then respiration takes place inside our bodies. Then after respiration taking place, we produce carbon dioxide, which is then being absorbed by plants to use for what? For photosynthesis. That's how transpiration is very, very important to the plants. I think you are assisted. Goodbye. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to our YouTube channel.